Hi you guys, I have gotten 2 requests to go over letters. So I pulled out one of my favorite activities that I introduce to my students when they are just starting off with letters. Now these letter activity cards are great because they are things on here that your child should know. Violin's a little tricky, some kids say guitar, but other than that, they all are pretty familiar by age 2 or 3 with these pictures. So it's fun for them immediately, right when they see it. They're like, oh, I know an elephant. I've seen an elephant at the zoo. And that's just it. You talk about the pictures to build interest in these cards. So I would first say, what's this animal? Do you know what this animal is? This is an elephant. Say elephant. Yeah, that is an elephant. And what's that? I love to eat this. This is so yummy. It's cake. Yes, it is cake. Let's pretend to eat our cake. What's this over here? It has a big mane. It's a really big animal. That's a lion. Yeah, that's a lion. And then, go through each picture. If they say guitar, say, it's kind of like a guitar. It's actually called violin. Say violin. I always make them repeat me because that is how I check for understanding. You don't just move on if they don't say the picture. You want to make sure that you are checking for understanding and having them work on, using their words and saying what it is. And then duck and apple, obviously. Now, it comes with a bunch of cards, this activity, but I always start with just one, and I have the exact amount of cards out that match this. So then I'll put it down and I'll say, okay, let's go ahead and find the elephant. Is that the elephant? No. And so they should be able to match it on. Now, once this is all the way finished, then we go over letters. The first time you introduce this, you are leading and guiding them. So you say, this is letter E. Say E. E, good. This is letter C after, the card's on. Say C, C. This is letter L. Say L, L. Do that with them. And then hopefully one of the letters on these cards is the name of somebody in your family. So for me here, I see D. I would go with dad, dad, if you wanted to, or dad's first name, David, you could do that. Hopefully one of these letters you can connect to a family member. And brother's name, sister's names, dog's name, grandma, grandpa, whatever. And then remember to point that out to them. D like duck, duck, daddy. That's the same letter. D, say D. And just make that connection with them. This is a great puzzle for that. Remember, start with one card, and then after they get it and they're pretty confident in it, add the second. Don't do more than 3. That's too overwhelming. Too many letters is you're not getting anywhere. It's just the puzzle at that point. So to get the most out of your puzzles, smaller portions, more practice. That's my tip for you guys today on these letters. Reach out to me if you have any questions. Bye.